A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Wednesday, May 18th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. Ulster County Executive Pat Ryan, a West Point graduate and foreign war veteran, has officially launched his congressional campaign. I'm launching the campaign for Congress seeking to succeed Congressman Antonio Delgado in a special election this August, Ryan said in a social media post. Delgado was recently tapped to replace disgraced Democratic Lieutenant Governor Brian Benjamin, who resigned after being arrested. Delgado is currently representing New York 19 District in Congress and was facing a challenge by Republican Dutchess County Executive Mark Molinaro, who sought to replace him. Ryan says he'll run in a special August election to fill Delgado's seat through the end of this year and continue on running for the new 18th District.
There is a lot on the line right now, and I really feel we are in an existential battle for our democracy. So we need a member of Congress who's going to be in that fight fully. And my whole life, that's what I've been about, fighting to serve this community.
Dutchess County Executive Mark Molinaro immediately responded to Ryan's announcement with sharp language. Apparently, Democrats in Albany have decided on a date for a special election and only informed their hand-picked candidate of the date and details of the election, he said. A special master has redrawn district lines for the state Senate, which could result in some interesting and tough races this fall. A new 39th district would include the town of Montgomery, city and town of Newburgh, city of Beacon, town and village of Fishkill, town of Wappinger, city and town of Poughkeepsie, Cold Spring, and Phillipstown. One Democrat, Chris Ludlow of Montgomery, is considering a run for that district. He's been a Hudson Valley legislative and political coordinator for the CSEA. He says he'll make a decision once the legislative lines are adopted. No Republican has expressed interest at this early date. A new 42nd Senate district would encompass the remainder of Orange County, not in the 39th. As of now, that would pit incumbent Senators Republican Michael Martucci against Democrat James Skoufis. Martucci said he's definitely running for the seat, but Skoufis is exploring a possible congressional run that could pit him against Ulster County Executive Patrick Ryan. Police responded to Ellenville Junior High School on Monday for a report of a student with a knife. When police got there after 9:30, the student had been disarmed and isolated in a room. Ellenville Police Chief Philip Matrician says the 13-year-old student used his backpack to sneak an 8-inch kitchen knife into the school with the intention of using it to stab a staff member in the building. He was taken into custody and transported to the hospital for a psychiatric evaluation. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
The Ulster County Legislature last night reappointed 2 former board members to the County Industrial Development Agency while naming 5 new members, but not before they debated who should be selected. Republican Minority Leader Ken Ronk, who lives in the southern part of the county, was critical of the areas from which the members were selected.
We have 3 members from the town of Rochester and nobody from New Paltz or Gardner or Shongum, Plattekill or Marlborough, 1 from Lloyd, and then everything else is north and west.
Conservative legislator Joe Maloney termed the IDA welfare for the wealthy and was critical of a pilot agreement granted the Kingstonian project, which includes housing.
I think Senator Skoufis is completely right to the point where he's ready to dissolve the entire IDA system on the state level, and boy, will he be bailing Ulster County out if he's able to do it.
Skoufis is chairman of the Senate Investigations Committee, who has been critical of IDA spending. State police issued an all-points bulletin for a man who carjacked a vehicle in the town of Newburgh near the Newburgh Beacon Bridge late Tuesday afternoon. Authorities said the vehicle was last seen traveling westbound on Interstate 84. The Goshen Chamber of Commerce's Farmers Market will return to the county government center this season. The market, which will be located at the corner of Main and Erie Streets, will open for the season on Friday, May 20th, and will open from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. every Friday until October 28th. Countywide, there are more than a dozen markets to explore when the season is in full swing. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.